Hi everyone, welcome back to Tech-Bimba channel. In the today's video, I'll be talking about what is LLM. Before diving into what is LLM, it is important to understand a traditional search engine that is Google. Here I have given a query as a what is photosynthesis. On searching this one, we got a web page links as a list. So now as a user, we have to go through these links one by one to understand what is photosynthesis. We have to go to these links one by one until we get a satisfied answer. This is the user experience we used to get in case of our traditional Google search engine. How it internally works is whatever the query we have given, this will be broken down into keywords. What is a one keyword? Is a one keyword? Photosynthesis is a one keyword. Now these keywords will be searched across already indexed web pages. Once we got the filtered indexed web pages, on top of that, ranking algorithm used to run. This ranking algorithm used to assign a one ranking to each filtered indexed web pages. This ranking will be decided based on a multiple criteria like what is the relevance, what is the content quality, how much user has provided the rating. Based on these, ranking will be decided and it will be assigned to individual web pages. Now Google will display filtered indexed web pages based on these rankings. The web pages with a higher ranking will be displayed first, followed by web pages with a lower ranking. This is how Google used to work. Now I will provide the same query in a ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is an application developed by a company called as a OpenAI. Now if I provide the same query over here we are not getting the links as we are getting in the Google search engine. Instead, we got the direct response here. We feel like as if other human being is basically sending the message to us. Say suppose I just typed hi, we got a response as mentioning like hi, how can I help you today? So we feel like as if we are talking with the other human being. So this is possible because this ChatGPT application is in turn using the GPT. That GPT is nothing but a large language model. These large language models are trained on a huge amount of data so that they can understand the human language, or in other words, natural language. What I mean by human language or a natural language is what humans nowadays we speak, like English, French, Spanish. So these large language models understand these human languages and process them and reply back in the same human language. That is the unique selling point of the large language model. So in case of a Google, we used to search and we used to get links. Now we have to go to these links one by one to find out what is photosynthesis. Whereas in case of a ChatGPT, we will get the experience as if other human being is basically messaging or chatting with us. This is possible because of the large language model. These large language models are nothing but they are the models or a system, those are trained on the huge data set. Now they have a capability to understand human language like English, Spanish, French, and they will understand it, they process it and reply back in the human language itself. This is what LLM offer us. In a real world or in a today's world, there are plenty of large language models exist. So we have a company called as OpenAI. So it has a models like a GPT-4o, GPT-4, GPT 3.5. Google has a Gemini 1.5 Pro, Gemini 1.5 Flash. Then Anthropic has a Cloud Sonnet 3.5, Cloud Sonnet 4, so on. So these companies built a large language models. They are basically having a different capabilities. So one of the model is very good at coding, other model is very good at reasoning, some other model is very good at generating the images. So based on our requirement, we are supposed to choose the required model so that we can build our application on top of that. So this is what LLM is, and this is how LLM is different from a search engine. In the next video, we will deep dive into how LLM internally works. If you found this video is helpful, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.